which is always my mantra, right? I'm always talking about advanced bookings because I think that's the best way to save money. That's what I call Aloha Spirit. It's a world championship. It's 32 miles to cross the channel from Molokai to this part of Oahu on the east side. Aloha and welcome to another episode of the Hawaii Vacation Connection. My name is Bruce Fisher.
My name is Yaling Yu Fisher.
Hey, thanks for joining us. We've got a great show for you today. We're going to be answering podcasts and Facebook listener questions as we do every Friday. And it's Friday, September 30th, end of the month already, 2011, and this is our 478th podcast.
Yep.
This show is brought to you by us. We're the owners of Hawaii Aloha Travel. We're in Hawaii and we're Hawaii's experts. You can catch us on the web at www.hawaii-aloha.com.
And you can reach us on the 1-800-843-8771 or email us at podcast@hawaii-aloha.com. Also, you can find us on Facebook, on Twitter, any social media.
Any social media you can find us, and thank you very much. We do love to hear from you. That's what makes this show is great. So if you have a question or a comment or something you'd like us to discuss, just get in touch with us. We'll be happy to help you out any way we can.
Yep.
We've got a lot of ground to cover, but before we do that, I want to talk a little bit about our weekend. Last weekend, we stayed at the Waikiki Marriott Beach and Spa. It was a very nice stay there. And the reason we went there is we were kind of like doing this every now and then. We're going in stealth. In other words, we're going to these hotels, not letting them know we're coming in, paying our way, just like everybody else, and also usually going for the entry-level room. So we see everything, and we want to see everything like everybody else sees it, because, you know, we don't want them giving us special treatment just because we're travel agents, because you know what? Sometimes you don't see the real... the real scoop. See exactly what the hotel is really like. And we had a mission. It was called Mission Chillaxation.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, I wrote a whole review about it, so check that out on our blog, hawaii-aloha.com/blog. But over the years, Hawaii, and especially Waikiki, has gotten a bad rap. A lot of people feel it's too busy, too much hustle and bustle. How could you possibly relax in Waikiki with thousands and thousands of people in these hotels? And there's something to be said about it, because it is true. It is a very busy area. So our mission was to see if we could really relax in one of these big hotels right in the heart of Waikiki. Now keep in mind that most of the hotels down in Waikiki, especially those that are what I call overlooking the beach or across the street from the beach, don't have huge pool areas, okay? That's because they're taking advantage of the limited space they have in these hotels, and they figure, well, the ocean is right across the street, so what do you need
a pool for?
A pool for, right? So we had this mission, and we got there, and we went to the Marriott, and we found the hotel to be very busy. I mean, the hotel lobby was packed with people.
You can see all the luggage in the
You see luggage, and it was very, very busy, and I'm going, uh-oh, I don't think we're going to be able to relax here. But my mind was quickly changed when I saw how well the Marriott staff dealt with it, because this was like a Saturday, and by the way, we were there 2 hours before our actual check-in. Check-in is at 3. We were there at 1. So everybody's either checking in or checking out. So it was like the busiest point of the day. But I was amazed. They got through the line very quickly. They did it professionally, courteously. I thought they were really nice about it. Yeah, I thought they could smile a little more.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but you got to remember, they were really, really busy.
I know they are busy, but people want to hear aloha. Hi, thank you.
I know.
But goodbye. Mahalo.
Yeah, I thought they did. I mean, I thought, well, you didn't hear the mahalos and the alohas as much as you'd like. Well, I personally thought they handled it very well. I thought that the staff was very good, and we got up into our room, and before we knew it, we were down looking around to sit on the beach and do our mission, which was trying to relax down there in this busy hotel. Yeah, we got a city view room, which the city view room was very nice, and I was surprised that city view room had a little bit of ocean, right?
Yeah, because we are high up, so we got a little bit partial ocean view.
Yes.
If you lay on the back, actually you can see the ocean, and between the buildings, and which building is in. There's a building in front, and that's why we see have that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Waikiki Beach Hotel.
Yeah, the Waikiki Beach Hotel is in front of it, so that's what we were saying. But there was like a little, if you look at our website, you can see there's this little sliver of the beach, which was kind of nice. And, there's a couple people talking in the live stream here. Somebody saying, one of the great reasons to be on Oahu is the easy access to The beach
Yeah.
and the
Take a walk.
and the water.
Here.
I mean, that's exactly what you're going to do in it.
This
I know.
Pacific Beach.
There's the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, right behind us. So all in all, it was a great experience, and I want to say kudos to the folks at the Marriott for handling it. But again, don't stay at a hotel like that if you're going to be looking for like really, really relaxing, mellowed out. Secret. We found our own little cabana on the pool deck. Yao Ling found it. On the north side of the pool, and by the way, the pools are great. They have 2 big pools there, and they're heated, which I like. And we made our own little cabana because there's this wall, right, that separates 2 sections there. We sat, and there were 2 lounge chairs, and then on the other side, a big planter, right? Mm-hmm. So it was like our private little oasis. I couldn't believe how relaxed and private it was with all these people around. So that's a little secret. They have these little, I call them free cabanas over there at the Marriott. So check that out. I'm going to put a picture up of it on our website. So let's get right to it. We got lots of questions. Mm-hmm. First question comes in from Terry, and she wants to know where are some good live venues for music on Oahu.
Oh.
And can we recommend it? Well, one of and for live music for big venues, there's not a whole lot of them, but one of the biggest ones right now is the Hard Rock Cafe. They do a lot of live music there. Also, we have the Blaisdell Concert Hall, and there are concerts that come in here. Major stars like Jane's Addiction is going to be here in October, and there's always, you can go to Blaisdell website and see lots of concerts, and if you happen to be here when that's happening. But the music scene is amazing in Hawaii. I mean, we've got an eclectic mix of music venues that you can go to, including, First Fridays is a great thing to do down in the art district, down in Chinatown. There's lots of clubs and venues like The Venue.
Mm-hmm.
There's every kind of music you could imagine.
3,
Apartment 3, and there's several venues where there's tons of live music down in on any given day. Just go down to the art district in Chinatown, and you're going to find some great music all the time there. Dave & Buster's, I know it sounds silly, but Dave & Buster's has a lot of great live music, and they have a big place for that. There's also music everywhere in Waikiki, including the Beach Walk. They have concerts there on a regular basis, and you can find Hawaiian music. And I was just amazed how much music was going on just down on the street. And we thought, just the street performers too down there, great music. But you're going to have no problem finding wonderful music, all kinds of music, any kind of music you can imagine. If you're a punk rocker, you can find punk. If you want ska, you can find that. You can find grunge. You can find lots of reggae. Reggae is huge in Hawaii. Reggae, ska music, tons of bands, and I'll put some links on our podcast page. You can check that out, and hopefully that helps you out. Yep. Now we're going to get talking about food again. Food, one of the most favorite topics here in the islands, right? Rena Lynn Tabata says, other than poi, what's one staple or dish that any visitor should taste? I would have to say poi.
Poi?
Right. I mean, not poi. Other than poi. Poke. Ahi poke. That's just delicious. If you haven't tried it, you got to try it when you come here. It's fresh raw tuna, and it's mixed with onion, shoyu. It's also mixed with sesame seed and Hawaiian salt. Yep. And it's usually chilled really nicely. So you could just get great poke almost everywhere. Like Foodland, which is a local supermarket chain, has great poke. You can just go there and get it. There's poke almost everywhere. One of my favorite places, though, right here, I hate to say it, but I love the Kona Brewing Company's poke. Just, I don't know what they put. Each of these chefs that work with it, do a little bit something different with it. Another thing you're gonna be surprised to see is that everything in Hawaii comes with rice. A big thing of rice with everything. I'm not saying that this is something you have to eat, but just be prepared to be having that. You can get the alternative. Another one is huli huli chicken. You haven't tried that? That's kind of specially prepared. There's just so many good things to eat. What other suggestions would you have? Of course, you're going to probably get Kailua Pig when you come here. What is Kailua Pig? This is also
the Simon.
Simon. That's another good one.
It's a local.
Yeah, Simon, which is like a soup with noodles, and it has a little crab cake in it, and what other stuff does it have in there? It's those little onion things, and they're just delicious. You're gotta try Simon, but Kailua Pig is a pig carcass that's heavily salted and then enclosed in a cage of chicken wire. That's basically what they do with it. And then it's lowered into an emu, which is like a pit. And then they put more banana leaves on top of it, and then a wet burlap is layered over the carcass, and then it's covered with a canvas tarp that they use, and then they put dirt on top of it, and then they roast that pig. They roast it for like 8-10 hours.
Yeah.
And then when it's done, you have Kailua
Wonderful
Pig.
pig.
Just beautiful. Just beautiful, delicious, and you can't beat it.
Yep.
There's tons of other things that you want to get here. Remember that we have pupus in Hawaii. Pupus are similar to hors d'oeuvres, and there's everything from coconut shrimp, which is rolled and shredded in coconut and then served like on a skewer, you know?
Oh, yes.
That's
so good.
delicious.
And
like Hawaiian wontons. Oh man, that's the spare ribs. Yeah,
That's so good.
Yeah, a lot of good spare rib recipes that you're going to find here. Roy's has a great spare rib recipe.
Yeah.
So just delicious stuff that you're going to find when you come here. What other kinds of stuff that we can recommend? Spam. A lot of people ask about spam. People don't eat spam out of the can here, but it is in a lot of recipes. You may want to check out some of those.
They even make dessert for it.
Yeah, they like to mix it. Like you get spam mixed with chestnuts, green onions, parsley, hard-boiled egg, pepper, and it serves with oyster sauce. That's a very popular one.
With everything.
And then they seal it. You know, it's like a dumpling. There's so many things that you can do with that. There's all kinds of dim sum. Tell people what dim sum is. It's Chinese dish.
Not the Chinese dish. Do you know you have the steam? Do you know the what was it called?
Steamed, like the thing they cook it in, like a basket.
Yeah, the
it's like a steamed basket.
Okay, the basket. Then do you know what? You boil water, put the basket on the top. Then you can make the tiny, usually
like little
just this
dumplings.
big.
Yeah.
Inside is the ground. You can do chicken, or you want to do the pork and the ground pork mixed with all the vegetables.
Yeah, like cabbage. It's
and
mixed
then,
with cabbage.
Yeah, they put it inside and steam it.
Yeah, they're
Hot sticker is.
pot stickers a little different. These are more like translucent, if you will. It's like translucent flour or wheat starch that they wrap it around, and they can put shrimp, like Ellen said. They put mushrooms in there. Oh, I'm getting hungry thinking about all this.
Pot sticker. Let me teach you. I will make it, but I don't know how to say it.
Right. And there's also what is that called? Shao mai.
Shao mai.
Yeah, shao mai.
That's like dumplings. Dim sum.
That's dim sum. Yeah, shao mai is dim sum, and that's like pork inside with the wheat flour wrapped and stuff like that. There's also all kinds of fried things. You know, there's lots of fried stuff. Yeah, that you're going to find in Hawaii. Not the healthiest diet in the world, and you'll find stuff like chicken katsu, which are basically chicken strips fried. They have a sauce. It's, you know, the chicken katsu is not more about the chicken, the fried chicken. It's more about what you dip it in. You know, the sauce, the dipping sauce. Zippies. It's a great.
Grilled cornbread.
Yeah. Loco Moco has a great one. Yeah. Oh, grilled cornbread. I know. Yelling loves the grilled cornbread that you get at Zippy's. So they have that. They have also like pork takatsu, which is same thing with pork. We're running out of time, so let's get right to. We're actually running out of time. We don't even have time to do any packages.
Yeah.
But we want to thank you for tuning in. Remember, we do this every Friday, so make sure you tune in every Friday at 10 o'clock. If not, you can catch the replay on our podcast page. In the meantime, check out our blog. We have a brand new blog editor who's from Hawaii. Her name is Alyssa. She's going to bring a whole new tone to the blog.
Yep.
So check it out, hawaii-aloha.com/blog. Also, check out our new video, Our Hawaii Can Be Yours, which we just posted. So that's going to do it. For my beautiful wife, Yaling, for all of us here at Hawaii Aloha Travel, we'll say aloha and mahalo.